Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, we will see how to add the routing to the featured module. That means up to now we have added the routing for in the app module, right? If you have a separate module, something like featured module, so how we can write the routing for that one? Let's try to check it. Now, as we already know, we have an application. Already Angular routing application is there in us. So in this Angular routing application, what I have did was I am already running the application here. ngserve-0-o. So we are running the application. If we try to see the application here, this is the output, right? Now let's say that we have an admin module. Okay, that is a separate module. So we don't want to mess up with this app module.ts file. So we don't want to add these all the components and all those things here. I want to add a separate feature for that one, so that in that admin we will be having components something like users, reports, like this we will be having. Now in our instead of having like this, let's create a module, something like admin module. In that admin module, let's try to create the routing and also the components, so that the routing will be something like if you type admin/user means it should open the users component, admin/reports means reports thing. So like that, let's try to see it. Now in order to create a module, we already know the command is, if you see, let's try to create it from here only instead of from there. Okay, I am writing it from here only. So now what is the command I need to write here? Ng G for generate, M for module, and I want to create a module admin module. And also for this admin module, I want to add the routing. Why I need to add the routing? So for the admin/user and for the admin/reports, in order to establish the routings, we need to add the routing separately to that module only. So let's take it as --routing. Okay. Now it's a best practice to run the dry run before creating the files. Let's check that whether the files are creating correctly or not. Now if you see, ng g module admin --routing and -d is the dry run. Now here what are the files that are going to be created is, in the admin folder, we are able to see the admin routing.module.ts. For the admin routing is also creating, and also the admin.module.ts file also is creating. Fine, it's fine. Now somehow we need to add the reference in the app module. This admin module is there, right? So we need to add it in the app module so that the Angular application know that that is a new module has been added. So how can we add here? So here comes the option -m. So in the previous video we discussed, right? This one -m. And where we need to add this reference, we need to add it in the app module. Okay, that's it. So now let's try to run it dry run again. So if I try to run the dry run again, now what are the files that are going to be created? Let's try to see. These are the two files that are going to be created, new files. And here if you try to see, update file has been added. So that means in the app.module.ts, this admin module reference will be added. Now let's try to create without dry run. So let's create the files. If you try to create the files, a new folder will be created with name admin. Yeah, here. Now in the Git also, if you try to see, 3 files has been updated. Now the 3 files are in the admin. This is the admin.mod. Let's close this one. Admin.module.ts. So this is the module file. Okay. And here you will be able to see the admin routing module automatically added the reference here. Now if you go to this admin routing module file, here is the router module and these are the routes. So right now the routes are not there. So we'll create the routes. This is the 2 files created, and app.module also got updated, right? Let's try to see the app.module also. In this app.module, what are the changes that has been added is, in the imports, if you try to see, here is the admin module that has been added in the import. So that means the reference has been added in the app module. That's it. Now, what is our criteria? So if somebody opens the admin/users or admin/reports, we need to open the admin regarding the users component for regarding that admin. Now let's try to create the components for that one. So first what I will try to do is, I will create an admin component, ng-gc admin, and I will try to run the -d. So if you try to run admin -d, so the raw component declaration should be added in the admin.module.ts. Fine, right? So now let's run this admin. Now this admin component will be created in the admin folder with the name admin. And now another one what I will try to do is less, and here I will create ng-gc. In the admin only I will create the users component also. Okay, let's create this users component. has been created, and another one I am creating is nggc admin slash, another one is, what is that one, admin slash reports. Okay, admin slash reports. I am creating the admin slash reports also. Notice that all the component references are getting added in the admin.module.ts file. And here if you try to see, here is the users that has been added, and the here for this reports also it got updated in the admin.module.ts. If you try to see admin.module.ts file, and in this admin.module.ts file, so where are these things, declarations, admin component, users component and reports component are get added in the declarations. Now let's go to this. Now let's go to the admin routing.module.ts, and here let's try to add the routings. So if you want to write the routing, what I need to do, we can use the extension something like a-route, right? So it's a route. Now we can take this path with child. So we have a child, so admin is the root, and in that admin we have users and the reports. So we can take the admin route with child. Now for the path is nothing but admin, and the component I need to load is the admin component. So here I am loading the admin component, and the first one is, so somebody opens the admin, normal admin, I need to load the users component. Okay, so along with the admin component. And another one is somebody opens something like admin slash reports. Okay, admin slash reports, I need to load the reports component, right? So these are the routing. So what is the routing I have added? Somebody opens the admin, so the default page should be open will be the users has to show. If somebody opens with admin slash reports, the default will be the reports component. So that's it. Now what I will try to do is, so if you want means you can also do something like path slash users means load the component, users component. If the path is empty means then you can load the redirect to, like that also you can write it. That's not a problem. Now let's go to here, and I will try to add admin in the address bar. So if I click enter, so here we are able to see the admin works. So it is working fine. But if you try to observe, the users component is not loading directly. Why it is not loading? So the logic what we have written, if somebody opens the admin, I need to load the users along with the admin component. I need to load this children users component also. But this user component is not loading. Why? So let's go to this admin component.html, and here is the admin works is there. So that is the output we are able to get. Now what I want to do is, so here in order to load the routing for this admin also, so this admin also is having a separate routing. So for that one, what we need to do, we need to add a router outlet here, so that whatever the routing that comes under the admin, so it will be loaded here. Now let's try to see the output. See, the user works has been came. And if you want to, you open admin slash reports, you can also get admin works and the report works. Okay, so this is how we will be implementing the routing for the, what I can say, for the modules. So what we have did here, so with using the Angular CLI commands only, so we have created a module and we have created the routing for that module, and we have added the routings also. We have created the components and added the routings also. So this is how we will be creating the module routing for a separate module. Hope you understood about this routing module thing. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.